Hi everyone. Thanks for tuning in to the second episode of Watch Fam Chats. For today, I have the pleasure of having Aviv from My Affordable Watch Collection as a guest. I've been a subscriber of his channel when I think he had around 100 subscribers, and his channel was still called My Chinese Watch Collection. Now, around a year later, he now has nearly 5,000 subscribers. Aviv, congratulations on the success of your channel. For those who don't know you yet, can you introduce yourself?
Hi Eve, thank you for having me. So, my name is Aviv and I run My Affordable Watch Collection YouTube channel and Instagram account. I'm almost 35 years old and I live in Israel with my wife and 2 kids. My daytime job is really nothing interesting, but it does give me some time that I can work on my videos during work hours, which is great.
That's really cool that you have more time to work on your hobbies, and I'm sure your family has been really supportive. Can you tell me about your watch journey?
I think there are a few stops in my life where I actually had a watch on my wrist. It started off when I was 10 and my mom bought me a Casio F91W, and I remember loving that thing and playing with it with my friends. After that, the next stop was in the army, again a Casio. I had a G Shock on my wrist my entire service as a combat fighter in the IDF infantry, and I beat the hell out of that watch, and it still works today, and it's still in my collection 19 years later. Anyway, next stop was when my wife bought me a Fossil watch after we got engaged. And then at some point I started looking at watches online. You know, the usual Patek Philippe's and the APs and Rolexes and all those things that I couldn't really afford. And then I discovered the world of affordable Chinese watches on AliExpress. And I found watches that I can actually wear and enjoy for not a lot of money. And of course I started my channel, and that was another catalyst of me having way too many watches. And my taste and my knowledge in watches evolved. I now know much better what I enjoy and what I like.
Out of the different watches that you've accumulated over the years, which one is your absolute favorite?
I think my favorite watch is still my Sigel 1963, a 38mm reissue of the first Chinese pilot's watch. It's just so elegant and beautiful. And the most beautiful thing is that it's very affordable. So if this one happens to break for some reason, I just go ahead and buy another one. It represents for me some kind of a turning point for my watch collection and my YouTube channel. It symbolizes my switch from crappy sub $20 watches to some nicer and pricier stuff.
So if money were no object, what is your grail watch?
If money were no object, my current grail watch is the 36mm Rolex Explorer. I think this is just the perfect go anywhere, do anything watch. Just a gorgeous and understated watch.
Throughout your watch journey, do you have any lessons learned to share?
My biggest lesson is do whatever feels right to you. Don't buy watches because you think other people will like them, and that's tricky when you have a YouTube channel and you want to keep your watch time up. Buy what you like, whether it's a $15 Franken watch from India or a $20,000 Rolex, whatever, just do whatever feels right for you.
Aside from watches and making videos, what else are you passionate about?
I really like traveling. I was fortunate enough to have traveled probably more than the average guy at my age, but you know, that's something that it just isn't happening right now. So my main passion, aside from watches, has to be my family. My wife, who was my high school sweetheart, our 4-year-old boy, and our beautiful 9-month-old baby girl.
Oh, that's really nice. You're truly blessed. If there's one thing we learned in 2020, at the end of the day, the most important thing is family. Thanks so much for taking the time to do this interview.
Thank you very much for having me on the show, Eve. This was so much fun.
I'm glad you had fun.